Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special SportsCen edition. This is Deeper in the Den. Not quite yet the season premiere of SportsCen. That'll be next week. Look forward to that. But we're going to take this opportunity to go, as they say, deeper in the den. We're going to talk about sports topics we don't normally talk about on SportsCen, our high school featured show. So I am Kenton Kipp. I am joined by Jeff Dinsmore once again. And there's someone new here on the panel, Alicia Denez. If you want to talk Den, you bring in a Denez.
Right.
Alicia's here. She's going to help us out on the panel. So we're going to talk some professional and collegiate sports.
Yep.
And so a half hour just like SportsCen, and we'll work through it. We're going to start with the Twins. They're playing right now. How about no team hitting more home runs than the Twins lately? No team with a hotter pitcher in baseball.
First of all,
Andrew Albers,
Yes.
17 1/3 scoreless innings
he
of
is
baseball for the Twins.
he's
Major
got
League
it.
record. That's a good start.
Yeah.
How long is he going to continue that? He's going to go 100 innings scoreless baseball?
Let me just ask this, or let me just say this: Dadunio.
Yeah. He was on a hot streak for a little while, and then he kind of cooled off.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice if the Twins could have somebody real. I mean, but when Anderson gets a hold of them, it's gone.
You think so?
Oh gosh, yes.
He's going to taint them?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
All right, Alicia, I'm going to bring you in here. Do you think this is the new ace of the Twins, or do you think he's next inning of the next game, he's going to let one go?
I think every hot streak probably has to end. He's a crafty pitcher, and so he relies on locations and changes speed. And I think with that, teams are going to start, keying in on him and realizing his strengths. And when it's easy to get hot when you're kind of new, because people still have to check you out. So I think it's going to end soon just because people will get a hold of him.
We'll get some tape on him.
Right.
But he's crafty. He's so crafty. He does have the change of speed, though. 88 to 86, he can change. He can mix that right in there.
He's burning.
Yeah. All right, Justin Morneau. He cleared waivers not too long ago. So now they can trade with any team in Major League Baseball. Alicia, I'll start with you.
Yeah.
Does it make sense for the Twins to trade him? He's got $3.5 million left on his contract. And will he be back in 2014?
I'm going to go with no. I just think it's a financial situation, and I love Morneau. He's been a face for the Twins since he signed, but I think other teams will be willing to pay him more at this point. And, the Twins are going young, and I feel like maybe eventually they'll put Plouffe at first and just won't be willing to pay him as much money as other teams will.
What about you, Jeff?
The
Twins want him. Do you want him?
Oh yeah, I think actually that the Twins need him. I mean, because now he's starting to hit the ball. However, I agree with her. You said about the money. It's all about the dollars. And it's this time it'll get them this time. But I think they need to get him set up.
How about the pipe dream that you trade him for the rest of the year, and then you sign him as a free agent in the offseason?
Yeah.
That almost never happens.
No. Yeah, hire again, but, the Yankees, look at them. The Yankees.
You think they'll go for Morneau?
No.
No?
No, because I think, if you're going to trade him, get him on a team that's going to do something. They're going to win, yeah.
And in order to do that, they'll have to do it by September 1st.
Yep.
That is when you have to have your postseason roster intact, so they'll have to get it done before then. Otherwise, they'll be trading to a team that can't use them in the postseason. And kind of what's the point of that?
Yep, exactly, yeah.
All right, so Twins, they wanted to shore up their pitching problems. They went out and brought in a couple free agents, and they had some young guys they thought might be able to step in, but for another year, for 3 years in a row, it didn't quite work out the way they wanted to. Jeff? Pitchers in the starting rotation next year, the over-under on how many pitchers will have double-digit ones. They have one this year, Kevin Correa. How many pitchers in 2014 will have double-digit wins? I'm putting the over-under at 1.5. Do you think it's over or under 1.5?
Over.
You think so?
But I'll tell you what the Twins need to do, first of all, is fire them all. Get everything, all of them.
Fire
Every
all of
college,
who?
all of the coaches. Oh yeah.
All the scouts? Fire all the players?
No, all of the brass. They need to go. I mean, you know.
You took a full-scale sweep like Major League, the
Yes,
movie?
yes, because the thing of it is that Gardenhire he's done well. He's done okay, all right. But I think that's it. And Anderson is a horrible coach for pitchers.
I'm getting the feeling you do not like Rick Anderson.
No, I mean,
as a pitching coach or as a human being.
No. This is just the team. This is just
This
coach.
is just his
Yes,
pitching
because
coaching
okay,
skills.
Dickey, okay, he's no good. Get rid of him.
So you,
He's a Cy Young winner.
so you think that's Rick Anderson because R.A. Dickey hadn't figured out his curveball yet?
Absolutely.
That's on Anderson.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Look at all the pitcher. I can't think of his name right now. But I mean, look at all these teams. They
So
can't
who's
always
the
be-
answer for the Twins at the top to manage this team? Is it Paul Molitor? Is it
No, I don't think so. I think they ought to get rid of.
is it
all
Ozzie
of them.
Guillen? Do they need to go that
yeah.
direction?
Ozzie, yeah. Actually, I think they were pretty good, but you know not Ozzie. I think they ought to get themselves a decent skipper and you know.
All right, Alicia, starting pitching for the Twins next year. How many pitchers will be in double-digit wins, over under 1.5?
I mean, I think I just have to go with over because a team just can't be that bad. It's going to be a really long season if we don't have two pitchers that are winning 10 games. So I have to go with over just in hopes that we're going to have two pitchers that, can do that for us.
A team can't be that bad. See Houston Astros. A team can be that bad. I want them to have some players with double-digit wins, but I don't know that we are going to have that. I would actually take the under in this, which is terrible, because every major league team should have two players that can pitch, that can get 10 wins. But here's the thing: how many Twins pitchers are even around for an entire season?
Yeah. No,
That's why they don't get to 10
It's true.
wins.
Yeah.
You have a guy that goes 6-14. You have a guy that goes 10-10. You've got guys that go 4-6. You just keep shuffling players in there. They don't get to double-digit wins. They have no consistency whatsoever.
No, but the thing of it is that they have different all of the new pitchers and everything, but they're all like somebody like gave them from someone else because he's got a bad arm. How many Twins have had the Tommy John surgery? But the Twins will lose 101 games this year.
This year?
Yep.
That's actually going to be kind of tough because the record's doing better than it was last year, and they only
yeah.
lost
Well, but
90-some games. You think so? It's going to
yeah.
get worse?
Oh yeah,
But hey, every fifth day,
They just-
Albers. Every fifth day, Albers. All right?
that's true. They could.
Yeah?
The Twins lost too, by the way, 9-8.
They did.
Yeah, yeah.
My son actually called. He was telling me about the game. Went to 12 innings. So my son. He's 6. He knows all the stats. He knows everything.
and
He
a
studies
boy.
that part of the newspaper.
Yep.
So he's into that. So he
All
let me
right.
know.
Oh yeah, he'll tell you.
He should be going to bed at night when he's listening to these games. He comes in and he says, "Oh, Trevor Plouffe hit a 2-run home run and
Yeah.
it's 3-1 Twins." You should be in bed. You don't go to bed. I'm turning the radio
Hey, how
off.
about Punto?
How about him? Second home run of the year.
Oh yeah.
All
And
he does is hit game-winning home runs.
he had that Danny DeVito on.
I thought you said Danny Valencia.
No. Danny DeVito had Punto on his jersey. Yeah, he really did. He did.
Short people need
on
heroes, too.
ESPN, I saw it, yeah. But Punto, way to go, buddy. It's terrible.
All right.
Anyway.
So we're going to be talking sports for the next 20 minutes here on the show. If you have something you'd like to ask us, you want us to talk about, you can email us at sportsden@northmetrotv.com. So that's our email address. Of course, next week is going to be our Sports 10 season premiere. We'll feature coaching captains from all of our fall teams. We'll be starting that next week on Wednesday the 21st. All right, moving ahead to the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff's got a passion for the Minnesota Vikings. That's why we'll come to you last.
Oh, no.
Not that Alicia isn't passionate about her purple squad. In the offseason, there's a lot of talk about Adrian Peterson. Will he break the rushing record? Of course, they ask him how many yards he get. He says, like, you think you can get 2,500? What is he going to say?
Yeah.
So-
No.
Alicia, do you think Adrian Peterson will break the single-season rushing record?
I'm going to go with no. I mean, it's clear that he's an animal and not human-like. But I think he did have his career year last year. and I'm going to guess that he'll probably go 1,600 yards more this year. I just think teams are going to key in on him, more than they did last year.
Yeah. What about you, Jeff? Do you think Christian Ponder will keep them at bay? And,
Oh, no
Adrian
way.
Peterson will be running for
I
the
think-
record?
I agree. No, I don't believe he's going to, no way he'll make up, like he did last year. But, yeah, because they're keying him in on him. And, it's, you can't. I'd be very, very surprised. But he is.
Pleasantly
he's a-
surprised.
Oh, yeah. He's a beast. He is
Yep.
very, very good.
History is not on the side of the running back that gets 2,000 yards and then the following season follows that up with is even close to comparable season. But Adrian Peterson defies the laws of physics and, as you said, animal anatomy. Maybe they put in animal parts like Rob Schneider's excellent film. But I don't think he'll get it, but it'll
No,
be
I
fun to
don't
watch.
either.
I hope he stays healthy for 16 games.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be very key and paramount to the Vikings' success this year.
I still think he'll win the yardage.
Oh, yeah. I think he'll win that crown.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of keys to success for the Vikings this year, Christian Ponder, do you think he'll still be the starting QB come December?
I hope not. I'm not, he's not a very good quarterback. He's really not. I think Castle will have a better chance.
You'd rather have Castle?
I'd rather have Brett Favre. No,
That ship has sailed.
But Ponder, I mean, he gets a nice pass, then he throws an interception. But it's not his fault because he tipped. You know what? Come on, man. Every time he throws the ball, passes always down on their feet.
That was definitely Don McNabb with the worm burners. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, but
And one hop to every one of those.
I'm just not a Ponder. No, I'm not.
You Ponder backer, Alicia? Do you think he'll be the quarterback in December? Or do you think he'll lead them to another playoff berth?
Yeah, I don't. I agree with you. I don't even know, to be honest, if he's even a backup quarterback. Seriously, I think Castle is more of a veteran player.
Yep.
He's sees the field better, and more of a leader. I've never really looked at Ponder as a leader. They said that he's being more vocal, and but that's, as a quarterback, you just have to have your stuff together, and I feel like he doesn't. So I hope he isn't either.
Would you prefer Castle in there, or would you prefer McLeod Bethel Thompson?
I like Castle.
Yeah.
Or Joe Webb? Or you, I'm going to guess you like the Iowa kid. Of your alma mater. Did you watch him play
Yeah.
in school?
Yeah.
Did you interview him?
No,
No?
I did not. I did not get the chance. I just really like Castle, I think, at this point. For some reason, it's just like an intuition thing. I think he can do well with the team, and he's a good pocket player, and yeah, I don't know. I think he could do well.
Yep.
What are the chances the Iowa kid's going to make? Is it Vandenberg? Is that the
Oh,
quarterback?
Vandenberg is not. I know. I have so much complaints about him.
Did he get a pity invitation to the Vikings camp?
I
or
would
what?
think so. I was about to question that. I have no idea. We had so many issues with him, and it's similar issues to Ponder. I feel like he can't, do those long passes, and he just wants to make all these 10, 15 yarders, and I don't know. Vandenberg, no, not my favorite.
All right, one of the strengths of the team, defensive line for the Vikings. It'll be interesting next year. They've got Jared Allen, Kevin Williams, Everson Griffin, and Brian Robeson, all very good defensive linemen. Their contracts will be running up after this year. Jeff, how many of those guys, which of those guys will be back the following year?
Jared Allen better be on the Vikings because
He's the priciest, though.
Oh yeah, he's hurt. He still plays.
All he does is sack quarterbacks.
Yeah. The thing of it is Jared Allen is he's a character. But if they don't get rid of, or if they don't,
Would
pay
you
him
prefer to
money-
have him than the other guys if it meant not keeping the other
Oh
three?
yeah,
you would
I don't
take
think
Jared
I
Allen.
don't think Williams will be here. I don't think Robeson will be here. Griffin maybe, but no way.
So if you can keep Griffin and Allen, you're a happy man.
Absolutely, yep.
What about
No
you,
doubt.
Alicia?
I agree. I think Allen is good for the franchise, and he's so fun to watch. He's a character. I don't think he's going to be back just because, like we were saying, it's all about the money. And he is the priciest, and another team will be able to pay him more. And I think it's just a thing of age, too. I think Griffin and Robinson coming back just because they're young guys, and, yeah, they're cheaper.
My wife will be so upset if Allen's not.
A lot of people,
A lot of people
Yeah, a
will
lot of
be
people will
really
be upset.
upset.
Yeah.
A lot of people
it'd
will.
be kind of akin to Marion Gaborik leaving, Kevin Garnett leaving,
Yeah.
and I think Jared Allen might be on the Seattle Express, the
Yep.
pipeline over to Seattle.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just
Oh,
imagine that.
no.
All right, is Joe Webb making this team as a receiver or anything? Anybody?
No.
No?
Nope.
I think, no, he's not going to be the quarterback, or not going to be a quarterback.
Wide receiver?
He might, he's a good athlete. Joe Webb is a very, very good athlete.
heard that.
Yeah, and I think he'll find a way to keep on the team this year.
Backup punter, something?
Could be.
Special
Could
teams?
be, yeah, you never know.
All right, so Vikings over-under on Vikings wins in 2013. Jeff, I'm going to set it at 8.5 over-under.
7.5.
You think they'll get 7.5 wins?
No,
So
no,
under?
No, actually, I think I just did it now. The Vikings will be 7-9.
7 and 9.
Yep.
All right, Alicia, over or under 8.5 wins
It's a tough
Vikings.
schedule.
I think over, but I think in order to do that, we're going to need to fill that quarterback position, and I don't think
Yep.
Ponder's our guy. But, you know, like last year we went 10-6, and if we would have had a good starting quarterback, I think we could have gone 12-4.
Yep.
So wishful thinking, over.
All right.
Yep.
They better win that London game.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
We're going to take a break. We will be back, Wolves, Wild, Gophers, and maybe answering some of your questions here. You've gone deeper in the den. We'll be right back.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
With gold at an all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Fridley Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
for your full service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
if you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
I know a guy named Jeff Dinsmore and a woman named Alicia Denius. They're co-hosting Deeper in the Den with me. We're going to switch topics here. We're going to move to the Wolves.
Oh,
Ooh. Hey, good news. Alicia told me they signed Nikola Pekovic, so that's good. We got the big man. We got him. No AK-47, but we got the guy with the guns.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Flip Saunders, new GM. Alicia, I'll start with you. His first draft, good, bad, or ugly?
I'm going to go with good. You know, I'm friends with his daughters, so I'm a big Flip Saunders fan, and I
She
feel
getting
like
married? Is it this weekend?
Mindy got married, yeah. Kim
Yeah.
and Rachel, the twins, are my age, so I'm good friends with
Gotcha.
them more. But I think he made the most out of a bad situation. I don't think there was much left when they got to him, but, you know, with Muhammad, I think they made the right choice, and they filled spots that they needed to fill spots. So I'm going with good.
Jeff, good, bad, or ugly?
ugly. I think Saunders, he's still got the taste in his mouth from McHale. I'm serious. I just think that that was a wrong move.
I think the good was getting Georgie Dang. I think the bad was missing out on all the targets we had. All the players that we wanted went every pick before us, and the ugly was definitely Shabazz Muhammad being on a Wolves roster.
Okay.
Not a fan of Shabazz.
Not a
Neither is
fan?
Flip,
No.
but he ended up with him. How about that?
Yep. Well,
I feel like he's handling him well, though. You know, it's clear that he has an attitude
Publicly
problem.
embarrassing him, and that's
But,
kind of,
I mean,
Yeah.
he made a comment, you know, after Muhammad got kicked out of rookie camp that if he doesn't learn how to follow the rules, he's going to learn the geography of Iowa because it's going to the D-League. So,
down at Des Moines, which is not only a burn on Shabazz, but a big
Yeah.
diss to Iowa. Take that. All right. Percent chance Kevin Love will be here when his contract that wasn't quite as long enough for his taste is up, Jeff. Zero? You
Yeah.
think?
Oh, yeah.
Zero chance.
oh yeah, he's
Zero.
He's
Zero is a really low number. It means
He's
there's
gone.
absolutely no chance.
No, I
You're
don't
going with
think-
zero?
Yep.
Where's
I
he
don't
going?
think who knows? But I don't think he's.
Is he going Seattle, just like everyone else?
no, that's the wrong.
They left.
No, I don't think he'll.
Kevin Love going to be here?
I
Can,
don't.
can Flip sway him?
I think that's probably his biggest job at this point. I think that should be one of his main priorities. I think if we make it to the playoffs and show that we have a
Playoffs.
chance of contending, then maybe. But I think it's pretty low, probably 40%.
So are the Wolves going to the playoffs this year? No? Playoffs? You think so?
Maybe. Yeah. I wouldn't say. Don't count us out this year.
what
We haven't even
Timberwolves-
started playing.
The Timberwolves need to have Kevin back.
Which Kevin?
Not
There's a
McHale.
lot of Kevins.
Yeah, there
McHale,
is.
Garnett?
Yeah.
You want Garnett?
Kevin Garnett.
You want him back?
Yeah. I really think.
He's not coming back.
There's another ship that sailed. You're just living in the
not
past,
coming
man.
Yeah, but now wait a
Come,
minute.
come join us
No,
in
wait a minute.
2013. There's
Wait a
plenty of
minute.
room here.
He's going to retire,
2013.
and he's going to retire as a Wolf.
Now that I think that's close to 0% chance. You think so?
Oh yeah, you
I
bet.
don't think that's
I
going to
think so.
happen. All right.
All right.
I'm glad you've got the optimism
I
somewhere.
said it too. Put it on. I said
All right.
it. Okay.
You did say it. Now, Rick Adelman, not a huge fan of rookies that don't really know their place. Shabazz Muhammad, I'm seeing a lot of DNPs in his future of times where Rick Adelman does not even put him in the game. I'm going to set the over-under at DNPs for Shabazz Muhammad at 19.5. What do you think? Over or under?
Over. So, as in like 20
The times
plus.
that he won't even play in the game.
Yeah, over. I think his attitude problem isn't helping, and I agree. Edelman isn't a fan of young guys.
Yep.
All right. All right, Wild. Jeff, what's your favorite off-season move?
Not much there.
Yeah?
There's not enough money, really.
Well, yeah,
didn't
they were pretty much up to the cap right now.
Yeah.
Did you like Pominville near the end of last year?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
was all right. Yeah, that's all right. But and then they put Cook on. You know, it's like
Least favorite?
See, I'm a fan of him.
So is that your favorite?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
he's a tough guy.
I think we needed a grittier
Another
player.
cook in the kitchen?
Yeah.
But thank God, what's his face is gone. No, it's gender blank. The Islanders now. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I lost it.
Is his name Kevin?
No.
All right.
No. I can't think of it.
Here's another question. Is Miku Koivu your first-line center of choice, Alicia?
Out of the Wilds roster, or are we talking anyone's?
We're talking, do you want him manning your first line as the center, either finding a replacement on team or making a trade?
I think out of the Wilds roster, he is the best guy, that we have. I think he deserves the position. I don't think he's at the caliber of a Sidney Crosby or a Jonathan Toews.
No one's asking that.
Well, is he the best guy that the Wild has? Yes.
Are you happy with him being the first-line center is what I'm asking.
Probably not.
Jeff?
I don't think so.
Koivu backer?
Yeah, I think he's good. I think he deserves it. But you still, like you said about all of the big guns, he doesn't really strike me as the big gun for the Wild, really.
All right, 2014 Winter Olympics is going to interrupt the NHL season this year in Sochi, Russia. It's going to include NHL players. Alicia, is that good for the NHL?
I think it's great. I think one issue with the NHL is they're always trying to get that spotlight. And, you know, in the past, the lockouts and everything have really hurt that. They're losing fans. And, you know, the Olympics draws a lot of spotlight and attention. And they're going to be seeing some great hockey, the best hockey in the world.
But
so.
speaking of stoppages, it's going to stop play for 27 days.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the franchise, I guess, I think it's good. Some players might come back rusty, but I think overall it's the right decision.
What about you, Jeff? You're big into the Olympics.
1980.
Yeah. Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
Exactly.
So is that in favor or against?
I'm
You're
against.
against.
I'm
You want
against it.
amateurs to play.
Yeah, I think that amateurs should still, you know, be
You don't want the best in the world. You want.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because that's the way it is. I mean, that's 1980. I mean, come on, those were kids, 16 or 18, 19-year-old kids, you know, and
That was
they
great,
did.
Jeff.
Yeah,
But we can't go. Can we go back? We can't go
but
back.
You know what? If you're gonna get no.
All right. All right. All right. Over under on Wild playoff wins, 2.5. Jeff, over under.
2.5. Yep, no doubt.
No, you have to go over under. They
All
can't
right,
win a half a game.
I don't know. I'll come back with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alicia.
Over.
Okay.
I think they're.
Are they going to win a series?
I think they could. I don't think they're going to win the Stanley Cup this year.
Didn't ask that.
I think they're in the right direction, and I'm going to go with over.
All right,
Okay, I'll go
Gophers. Over under on Gophers football Big Ten Conference wins, 2.5. Jeff,
Over.
what about you?
I want to say under because I'm a Hawkeye. But I think Hill has them heading in the right direction. I think he's doing a good job, so I think over as well.
All right, do Gophers stand a chance at landing one of their big recruits between Tyus Jones, Travis Reed, Rashad Vaughn? Do you think they're going to get one of those guys? Yeah,
No.
that's not happening.
No.
We're not going to spend much time on that. All right, going to our email questions. We've got a question from Uncle Steve in Ham Lake. Is NASCAR a sport? Jeff?
Yeah, it is. Heck yeah.
There's no need for that kind of language.
I said heck.
Is it NASCAR brings that out in you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is family
like I said-
television. Families watch this together.
I said heck.
There's got to be, and then families is plural, multiple families. That means 2 families are watching this.
Oh, okay. I like at the like the first 30 laps.
Okay, we've already spent too
And
much
then I
time
like
on
the other.
NASCAR.
Oh.
I'm bored. You bored me. All right. Will Tiger ever win
Who
another
cares?
major?
Who cares?
Oh, you get a pout now?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Will Tiger win another major? Leash, I'm going to talk to you because Jeff's pouting. He's on a timeout. Will Tiger win another major?
Yes, he's too good not to, for sure.
Yeah. In the near future or in the distant future?
I think in the near future. I definitely think he will.
Oh,
All right. I think that might be our cue to wrap it up.
oh yeah.
Next week, season premiere of Sports Den on the 21st, Coaching Captains. It'll be Jeff and I. Don't miss it. We'll be there, and so
yeah.
should you. It's only fair.
Yeah.
All right. For Jeff and Alicia, I'm Kenton. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
Go Cardinals!
Come on, it's
I'm a Coon Rapids kid.
She's gone.
Just right here, just here.
Go Cougars.